Greetings and welcome to yet another session of the stress management course. So we've come to third unit. So today we will be looking at different stress management techniques that are used in clinical settings. So one of the most commonly used stress relaxation or stress management technique is known as Jacobson's muscle relaxation technique. So let's just look up at it and try to understand what it is all about. So here it is a kind of a therapy which was invented by Dr. Edmund Jacobson in the 1920s to deal with the anxiety of the patients who were admitted. Now, this particular technique works in ways like where you have to tighten or tense specific areas of your body. You have to first concentrate, then tighten or tense certain areas of your body and then relax them. So this way you are also able to become more aware of your body. You're able to understand the physical sensations that you're feeling in your body as well. So, when you're talking about muscle relaxation or progressive muscle relaxation therapy, which is also known as JPMR, which is also helpful in relaxing your mind, not only just the physical sensation just your body. So, when you tighten one muscle group and you keep the rest of the body relaxed, and then you release the tension, so that way you are able to tell the body that your mind is and body the inside and telling that okay, at this point now my body is becoming more relaxed. So for this purpose, you will have to sit on a chair or any comfortable seat, sit straight, like in 90 degrees. And, you will, like in the picture, like you will be tightening certain parts as per the instructions of the person who is administrating this therapy on you or this technique on you. Now, the benefits of this particular uh, technique is that it helps in relieving anxiety. It reduces work related stress, academic stress alike. It also lowers your blood pressure. It reduces the likelihood of seizures, and it is definitely going to improve your, sleep. So if you can just look at the picture that talks about forearms, shoulders, tibial muscles. So it is basically you're focusing on different zones and muscle groups, and you're working alongside. So how does this work? So if you're someone who's constantly stressed and you want to relax yourself, you can actually try this. And also with a guidance, it is going to help you better. So let's just see what is actually happening. These are the instructions that are usually given to people who are undergoing this therapy. So it starts off like this: allow yourself 15 to 20 minutes to complete this relaxation technique. Find a place that is warm, quiet, and free from disturbances. If possible, dim the lights and tell people that you allow yourself 15 to 20 minutes to complete this relaxation technique. Find a place that is warm, quiet, and free from disturbances. If possible, dim the lights. Then you may also want to switch off any phones. Make yourself comfortable on the floor, on the bed, or on a chair. Snuggle down and settle your body so that it feels slim. If you can, ask a friend or family member to read the next section to you. So these are like basic relaxation ways or the instructions that are there when you are practicing the progressive muscle relaxation technique. So how do you do it? Let's just watch it with this particular video. So this is a very simple example of how it works. Actually, it is not that easy. As you see in the video, it's not that it does not finish that soon. But if you can actually go online and look at the step-by-step process, there are also videos available which would guide you, where you can actually follow this, and it will help you in actually relaxing your muscles. So I would highly recommend, if you want to try it, definitely you have to try it. Not just with people with anxiety, but in a normal day-to-day life, you can try this particular technique. Even in clinical settings, these kind of techniques are used to manage various other, problems that people face, because people will be constantly under stress. They're not able to sleep well. Then you can try this, and this is going to help you, and it's going to be beneficial. Today we will be looking at emotional freedom technique and meditation. So let's try to understand what do we mean by emotional freedom technique. Now, this particular technique was developed by Gary Craig. So, according to him, he believed that when there is a disruption in our energy, it is, it results in us experiencing negative emotions and pain. So, he came up with this idea of, you know, tapping the body to create a balance within the energy system of our body, and treat the negative emotions and pain that we are experiencing. Now, emotional freedom technique is also known as tapping technique or psychological acupuncture. All right. So it is something that can be seen, like there are certain pressure points, like an acupuncture, where a pressure or points around your body, where you have to focus on those, and this is going to help you in overcoming distress and stress, and kind of causes calmness and relaxation within yourself. So let's just watch how this works. Let's watch a video on the same. Yeah. So you would have noticed something common in both JPMR, that is Jacobson's muscle relaxation technique, and the emotional freedom technique, where both use your mind and your body together to work on your stress, and you try to relax yourself. Similarly, we also have meditation and mindfulness techniques, a lot of them, but we're just trying to understand, what are the benefits of these mindfulness techniques and meditations, and how it is going to help us overcome these stresses or distress that we are experiencing. So meditation is actually said to help us alleviate or elevate emotional well-being. Like the emotional benefits of meditation would be like gaining a new perspective on stressful situations. Like you'll try to understand why this is happening instead of just focusing on the problem. You would try to work on it and look at it from a different perspective and try to work on it and look at it with a more positive attitude. The next one would be building skills to manage your stress. Then, like we were looking at coping skills earlier, right? We would look at hobbies or different coping mechanisms that is going to help us. So, in mindfulness, also, you will try to understand and build these skills to, help you with managing your stress. Then, increasing self awareness. Like how, if you look at both as JPMR and EFT, you understand that they actually are helping us become aware of those points or those parts or areas in our body. Similarly, emotionally also we are able to understand how are we dealing with stress. How am I approaching it? What is the intensity of the emotions that I'm feeling? Then also reducing negative emotions. It is gonna help you reduce negative emotions where you're going to deal with it. Whereas earlier you were a person who would become angry for everything, even most of the sensitive things. But now you're able to deal with it, maybe look at pause for a minute and think, and instead of acting on your impulses. Then increasing imagination and creativity, because you're concentrating, you're closing, you're becoming aware of yourself, you are giving rest to your mind, your brain, from all the external activities that you've been doing, in which you keep your mind busy with, like using your phone almost always. So when you're meditating, it is increasing our imagination and it is helping us with our creativity. It is also helpful in increasing our patience and tolerance level. Now, when we talk about meditation, there's not just one kind of mindfulness or meditation techniques. There are a lot of them. Which one suits you best, you can try to find and try to work on the same. Now, there are different elements to of meditation, which are where you would, yeah, sometimes you would require guidance for practicing meditation. You would also use videos, audios, not videos but audios, to listen to, so that there is somebody guiding and giving you instruction, so that you can focus without making a mistake, and you don't have to worry about anything else, and you can just close your eyes and you start get into that zone of meditation. So where you're starting off with focused attention, it is actually helping you with focusing. You're paying attention to one thing, you are not being distracted, and you're actually it is helping you to free your mind from all those distractions and stress that you are have been running on in your mind. Now, in certain cases in meditation, they would ask you to focus on an object. It could be anything, any image, even focusing on your breathing is going to help you, because you're focusing only on one thing and not being distracted. The next element is relaxed breathing. Even in JPMR, if you see, they ask when you're tensing your muscles, you're asked to inhale, and when you're relaxing your body or the muscles, you are exhaling. So relaxed breathing is very important even in meditation. So here you are taking deep breaths, even paced breaths, using your diaphragm and your muscles and your lungs, diaphragm muscles and your lungs and all of that. And you're slowly breathing in, taking more oxygen. You're trying to, uh, you know, reduce all the tension around your shoulder area, neck area, and chest muscles, and you're trying to, at the same time, trying to breathe efficiently. Next is a quiet setting. The most important part in a mindfulness meditation or a mindfulness technique when you're using is a quiet setting. So sometimes you can use, uh, uh, like maybe headphones when you're in your room, even if you use noise cancellation headphones, and listen to these instructions and try to practice. It is always advised that you sit in a room or a place where there is very minimal distractions or no at all. Like there shouldn't be any cell phones or radios or television around you. No, sometimes there will be notifications, so you try to keep away all these gadgets away from you so that you are able to meditate and focus only on this aspect that you are focusing. So a quiet setting is very important for meditation and mindfulness. Next one is a comfortable position. Now you should understand what is comfortable for you. Even when JPMR, when we're looking at Jacobson's muscle relaxation, we were trying to see that they gave you instruction that you can either sit, you can lie down, whichever position is comfortable for you. So similarly here also, there in mindfulness and or meditation, you can also either sit, lie, walk in a position that is very comfortable for you. At the same time, you're able to focus. There's a quiet setting. You're not being distracted. That's what is most important. And during uh, during meditation, your posture is also very important. And finally, the most important element of mindfulness is that you need to have an open attitude. When I say open attitude, you do not let anything, any judgment pass through your mind. You try to, what may be, you have to just focus on what, at the given point, what is your goal. You need to try to understand that and stop there. So I think with that, we almost there completed our third unit as well. We've talked a lot about mindfulness techniques. We've discussed a lot about a lot of things that can help you with to cope with stress. So you also, if you feel like this stress, you try to practice what you're learning, what we've been discussing. There is a lot of more information available on these techniques, how you can practice at home on your own on YouTube. So try watching them and try to practice them. So with that, we'll end this session and see you next time. uh, all the best, and see you until the next session. So thank you so much and have a great day.